The lights are bright, the crowd is roaring, but something feels different. This isn't today's NBA. There are no easy fouls, no soft landings, only pain, pride, and punishment. Because in the 90s, stepping into the paint meant risking everything. There was a time in basketball when driving to the basket didn't just mean scoring, it meant survival. The 90s NBA wasn't about spacing, three-pointers, or friendly whistles. It was war, and if you dared to attack the rim, you better be ready to pay the price. Because in that era, every layup came with consequences. The Jordan rules: target the king. Before greatness became untouchable, it was tested. The so-called Jordan rules weren't just strategy, they were a blueprint for punishment. Push him off his spots, force him into traffic, and the moment he touches the paint, hit him hard. Not a foul to stop the play, but a message to stop the man. Michael Jordan didn't just face defenders, he faced enforcers. Players who didn't care about highlight reels, only about knocking you down and daring you to get back up. Imagine asking a player today, are you willing to get injured just to score? Back then, that wasn't a question, it was the expectation. Welcome to the paint, no mercy zone. You drove inside, then you met them. Charles Oakley, Anthony Mason, Bill Laimbeer. These weren't just defenders, they were human walls. Elbows flying, bodies crashing, no apologies. You could dominate the game, drop 40 points, and still leave the court feeling broken. Because every possession, they made sure you felt it. And if you fell, they wouldn't help you up. They'd stare at you, waiting, daring for you to respond. Blocks that felt personal. Defense in the 90s wasn't just about stopping shots, it was about humiliation. Alonzo Mourning rejecting shots like they insulted him. Dikembe Mutombo wagging his finger saying no, no, no. David Robinson meeting players mid-air and sending them back to reality. These weren't just blocks, they were statements. Moments where the arena exploded and one player was left wondering, why did I even try that? When athleticism turned violent. But it wasn't just defense, the offense was just as ruthless. Shawn Kemp didn't dunk the ball, he attacked the rim like it owed him money. Kevin Garnett played with a fire that felt uncontrollable. Every rebound, every putback, pure aggression. And then there was Vince Carter, floating, rising, and then boom, a dunk so violent it didn't just score points, it erased defenders from existence. Posters before social media. Today, a poster dunk trends worldwide in seconds. Back then, it lived forever in memories and nightmares. Scottie Pippen over Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler gliding through defenders, Tracy McGrady taking off from impossible distances. These weren't just highlights, they were disrespect, frozen in time. No filters, no slow motion edits, just raw, brutal dominance. Shaq, the final boss, and then came a force unlike anything the league had ever seen. Shaquille O'Neal, too big, too strong, too unstoppable. Double teams didn't matter, triple teams didn't matter. He would spin, rise, and dunk so hard, it felt like the entire arena shook. Defenders weren't trying to stop him anymore, they were trying to survive him. The Dina of toughness. This era didn't reward softness, it exposed it. Broken noses, bruised ribs, teeth knocked out. And still, players came back the next possession. No load management, no sitting out. Just grit, because respect in the 90s wasn't given, it was earned through pain. The difference today, now imagine, dropping a 90s enforcer into today's NBA. Hand checking? Gone. Hard fouls? Flagged. Trash talk? Controlled. Most of those plays would be instant ejections, suspensions, fines. Because the game evolved. It became faster, cleaner, safer. But somewhere along the way, that raw edge, that fear factor, started to fade. Would today's stars survive? It's the question every fan debates. Could modern superstars dominate in the 90s? Or would the physicality, the constant hits, the psychological warfare break them? Because back then, talent wasn't enough. You needed toughness, you needed resilience, you needed to be a little bit fearless and a little bit crazy. The 90s NBA wasn't perfect. It was rough, unforgiving, sometimes even brutal, but it was real. Every dunk meant something. Every block sent a message. Every foul told a story, and every player who survived it earned their place in history. Because in that era, basketball wasn't just a game, it was a battle. And maybe we'll never see an era like that again, where every possession felt like a fight, and every highlight came with a price. If you enjoyed reliving the most brutal moments of the 90s, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're bringing you more stories, more legends, and more untold moments from the game you love. And trust me, the next video, you don't want to miss it.